Things were a little rough the first 2 nights because she didn't sleep so hot the first 2 nights. But after that, smooth sailing. The last 2 nights have been sleeping all night long, no issues. She's doing great with the potty training. We go out once an hour, and she's doing super with that. We had class yesterday, our first training, and we started going over commands. She did really well with that, and we did some today. She's really good at look and answering to her name when there are no distractions. When there are distractions, that's a whole different ballgame, but she's starting to get the hang of it. And she does the cutest thing ever. I bring her to work with me in my office, and I put a water bowl in the kitchen, and she likes to knock the water bowl over and spill the water, obviously. But then she picks up the water bowl and she brings it into my office to tell me it's empty. So she carries it in and drops it for me to let me know, please fill it up again. But she's very cute about bringing it in to me. Today, she seemed to indicate, now this may be wishful thinking on my part, but she seemed to indicate that she had to use the potty. She cried at a closed door. So I'm thinking that maybe that was an indication that she had to go outside. So we'll see. For the most part, we have been told that the first 2 weeks or so, we're basically just loving them up and trying to get them to go use the potty outside. But as I mentioned yesterday, we had our first check-in. Everybody met at the facility, and we started to get some instructions about commands. And we're supposed to be working on the commands on a daily basis to reinforce that. So we're talking about very basic things like beginning to recognize her name. She should understand that let's get busy means let's use the potty outside. We should be doing sit and then down, and then getting into her crate. We do a little bit of loading up into the crate. We're starting with the commands, and that's our homework. She likes her bully stick. That's her favorite toy. And of course, I already had a Chewy delivery. The bully stick is still numero uno. She's got a little dino that she likes. He's part of a set that's a puzzle, but she likes to carry this one in her mouth and run around with it. She likes to drag Monkey around. I have a 12-and-a-half-year-old German Shepherd mix. She's very much a senior dog at this point in her life, and she knows what she likes and what she doesn't like, so she's pretty much ignoring the puppy. If the puppy gets rambunctious, she's usually very patient. But if the puppy bites her tail or does something of that nature, and she gives a little, then I have to say, okay, Eliza, we're going to redirect you. And if necessary, I put my older dog in a separate room and let her just relax by herself. And she likes that. I have 2 cats. The cats are very used to having a dog in the house. My cats absolutely adore the dog, and the dog likes the cats too. Eliza's been great. They've been getting along just fine. You have to be very careful in terms of wires and making sure she doesn't get into something she shouldn't. Redirecting is very important because you don't want her to get hurt or ingest something that's not appropriate. So thus the big Chewy box of lots of different toys. I find that, other than the bully stick, she gets a little bit bored with the same toys. I tend to have different toys in different places. So in the living room, there might be one set of toys. In my bedroom, there's a different set. There's a different set at my office. So she's not playing with the same things all the time. I think that keeps her interested because she's not playing with the same stuff over and over again.